Hey guys, my name's Janet, and this is going to be kind of like an introduction. That's how I give my official introduction to my Her Story series. Series like just do it, and I'm like I'm not ready to do it. I'm like pulling cards like what should I do today? Like, just do it. And I kept hearing this, and that's been a recurring message for the past few days. Just do it. Just do it. Just do it. I'm like, just do what? Just do what? I didn't get any signs of what to do. That's why I didn't do anything that I thought I was supposed to do, or I was supposed to be doing. I don't know. And then today, I'm like, what am I supposed to do today? And Siri said, just do it. I'm like, do what? And they said, just press play. And I was like, oh, okay, got it. So here we are. Her story is going to be kind of like, I guess you can explain that as bloopers, things that would be edited out, things that I normally probably wouldn't want you guys to see. Like, this is just going to be the raw uncut. Like, this is her story. This is going to be my story of what happens when I'm channeling. This is just authentically who I am right now. And I wouldn't change it for the world. I don't care what nobody say. You can't pay me to stop me to do what I do. It just won't happen. But here we go. Alright. At this current moment, it is I'll post the date and stuff with the caption of the video. But yeah, I was doing my morning reading, and I had to have some side conversations for a second, and not hear them back now. And I feel like there's this rush of like, it's like this rush of like fresh air, kind of like cool breezy air coming in and out. It's actually making my chest feel like kind of like cold, like it's freezing up kind of. Okay, so I just seen those. It's like, you know what you saw. Yeah, I do know what I saw. Okay, so I just feel like this, I don't feel like it was me. It was like a different, I don't know, it didn't feel like me. I just feel like this person is standing there and they were like cold, and someone came up behind them and put like wolf fur, bear fur on their back to kind of like keep them warm. Yeah, look, they're like, yeah, that one, look, that one, yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty much how I start channeling. They start using my body to tell me yes or no. But yeah, anyway, let's move on with let's move on with today's reading, shall we? Oh my god. Okay. What are we doing? Right? What are we? Oh, shadow work. Oh my god. Like, wait, what does that mean? I started channeling and all type of stuff happening. Okay, so her story, like I said, is gonna be raw uncut. My story of what's I'm gonna use my Kudo tarot deck because I know my ancestors. They're not gonna lie to me. They're not gonna play with your girl. They're not gonna play with me. They gonna tell me like, oh, so you don't remember? Look, 3 of Coins. We gonna work with you. We gonna give you what you want. Look. This is teamwork. You see that right on the blah. Yeah, okay. I'm so excited to do this with y'all. Okay. I was so nervous at first. I was like super nervous. But now I'm just like, let's go. Okay. Alright, here we go. So we're gonna be working with I'm gonna be working on my shadow work. This is kind of like I said, her story. So I'm using the conversation with your inner self. Explore your subconscious. Your shadow is your teacher. Explore your unconscious. Discover your unseen. Discover the unseen within. Like it's beautiful. So I'm going to do this. Let's see what happens. Like I said, uncut, unraw, straight truth. Let's see how many I can get through. I don't have a set goal of how many I'll get through, just how many I can take at that moment and be like, all right. Or Spirit says that's enough. And then I'll stop. Other than that, let's get through as many as we can. All right, here we go. My instant would go out. Let me pause this, let my instant come back, and we gonna continue. Okay. I did what I need to do. Alright, let's do this. Ancestors, angels, spirit guides, and elders. I ask that at this moment that you provide me with the authenticity, with the integrity, with the honesty, with the truth, the intelligence, the wisdom, the knowledge, the education, the knowing. I ask that you help me understand who I am, what I am, and what I was meant to do here. I ask for your guidance. I ask for the ancestors, the angels, the guides that are here for my highest good to only support me during this time. Any ancestors that may want harm for me, any of the energies that does not want any good for me, be removed at this time now. I pray this for the goddess herself, because I am a she. Alright, here we go. Alright, here we go. I'm so nervous. I'm normally not nervous. Alright, here we go. Alright, I'm going to face them down. And however many questions there are on the cards, that's how many cards I'm going to pull to answer. So that's how I do my shadow work, and that's how you're going to get her story. Alright, here we go. So the shadow card says, inner teen. I don't know, it might be backwards for you guys. So, inner teen. In your teenage years, what did you not receive? How is this impacted? How has this impacted you? So 2 questions. So I'm going to shuffle my Hoodoo Tarot deck the way I normally would. Put my same intentions in it as I normally would. And just ask that those 2 questions get answered in the way that they are supposed to be answered, so that way I have clarity. I have the memory of that. There we go. Right off the top, here's for the first question. Here's the second question. In your teenage years, what did you not receive? The Father of Sticks. Look at this. Look at this man. Look at this man. Does anybody you can pause if you need to, but does anybody look like they want to fuck with this man? He looks cool, calm, collective. But he looked like he got it. I will fuck you up, side for sure. For sure. I'm not gonna get too much into the stories of each card. That's not what I'm doing. This is her story, not their story. But the Father Sticks is like for now, for as far as my shadow work, for me this would literally be the man with the fire. This would be the man with the rod. This would be a disciplined father, a disciplinarian father. I did not have a father that put his hands on me. I never had, my mother didn't put her hands on me either. But my dad, he never struck me, ever. Not once. I don't even think I believe he yelled at me only because my mom was yelling at me. But then he always came back because he was the one that always took me to school. So I was a really big daddy's girl. So he would always take me to school. So even though like today he'll be yelling at me because my mom's yelling at me, tomorrow you take me to school. So when we ride in the car, we're having those conversations and we're cool because he comes back and picks me up from school and takes me home. But my mom's still mad. I think I'm still mad. I think my daddy's still mad. But we've already talked it out. So, what did I not receive? I did not receive like hard disciplinary actions from my father. We always had some like way to talk it out, you know. So I just I can like see. I can literally see the actions happening right before me as I'm talking about it. Oh my God, Dad, I love you. I miss you so much. Oh my gosh. Okay. And how has this impacted you? Justice card. I am now like that. I am now like that. That I carry that trait within me. Where I want that to be reciprocated through me to others, you know. And that's what I love peace come in at, you know, like if you love someone so much, like you can talk it out, you know. And that just, especially justice is ruled by Venus, and that's partnership, love. You want to be able to talk it out with your partner. Like I don't know what I don't know. And my son is Libra. My son's zodiac sign, my SUN, not SON, not yet. Not at this time in my life where I'm at right now. But my son's zodiac sign is Libra. My Venus sign, zodiac sign, is also in her own self. She's in Libra, which is ruled by Venus. So I'm all about just trying to be fair, man. Like, why can't we be friends? Why can't we attract fairness? Like, I'm a big believer. If you put out good, good's gonna come to you. Because I'm ruled by Venus. That's what we attract. We put out all this love and pleasure, and we accept. We expect that back. Like, Oh, don't be like that. Yeah, that's literally how I'm designed. Check your astrology chart. Okay. So alright, that's what my inner team is. That's what she's feeling right now. Okay. Alright. Well, thanks for the message, little missy. I appreciate you. Moving on to, I'm going to just pull it straight from the top. The next one. Life decisions. How has your shadow self influenced your life decisions? So, my shadow self. She has a name. Okay. Let me explain something to you guys. Her name starts with a V. Okay. I don't want to say it really because I don't want her to be like, you know. But her name starts with a V, and she can get really violent. So I don't really say her name too much. So when I do hear her name, or I notice her name out and about on like a t-shirt or a crayon, or someone says it from like a cover card or something, I get on like high alert, like, what? So I think that's like actually like, so when she hears her name, I'm like that. So and I hear her name and I'm like, wait, what about her? So we gonna just say shadow self, okay? We just go. I'm good with shadow self. So how has your shadow self influenced your life decisions? So, spirit guide angels, ancestors, thank you so much for this time. Thank you so much. Oh, you know what I just thought about too, right now? It's her story. Why do I do what I'm doing when I'm doing what I'm doing, right? Right. Look, so it's like, oh yeah, look, she remembered. Okay, so, and as I'm doing this, so I'm giving like cards I need too for this space. So, the question is, how has your shadow self influenced your life decisions? So, what I do with the cards is I usually first of all, I start with my entire deck upright. First of all, that's first. Everything is upright. Everything's upright. Because if it's meant to be in reverse, it's going to be reversed regardless. I don't have to physically do it myself. That's the way. Just let it flow. So when I get my cards, they're all upright. That's to start to flow off like that. All right, and if Spirit has a message, Spirit's going to turn that card upside down and be like, yo, I said what I said. Okay, so that's, yep, see, they said you noticed it. You see that? My right hand, this is my right side, you guys. This is my left side. It's just flip because the camera. But I always started with it upside right. And then I turn it upside down on purpose. So it's like I'm shaking the deck out. Like shaking the energies out. You know, that might have been like stuck on it or in it. I look at it as like, it's like a I want to say a bucket, you know? So I turn it upside down and do it 3 times to shake it out. 3, because the number 3 connected to numerology. It deals with communication. Also with the 3rd house, it deals with, and astrology, it deals with communication and Mercury and things like that. So I use number 3 for a lot of things. And then again, the Holy Trinity. Like, what do you use the number 3 for? Ready, set, go. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's things that really takes place on number 3. So I do the number 3 here. And then I would go, for me, it's just counterclockwise. I would do this 3 times again as that connection. And this is to kind of like, I look at it like if it was wrapped up in a ribbon, kind of like I'm undoing that ribbon from the cards that had like any type of residual energy, and I'm unwrapping it, you know, releasing all that, letting it go. There it is in, I knock 3 times, and that's like that vibration part of it, right? And then I blow. As I'm blowing out any additional energies from it, I'm also blowing my energy into it, right? So, and now that my life force, my energy, and my ask is also in here, right? And now seal that back up with that another beautiful new ribbon, right? And now I can shuffle my deck. Knowing that I have 3 pickaboos. My 3 pickaboos tell me a little bit more about the reading that's coming for me, so that way I'm aware of what's happening. What I like during my 3 pickaboos, now that it's coming to me now, thank you, Spirit. I say anything, yeah. The 3 pickaboos, the first one is telling me like some information before the reading started, right? The second one is the information what I need about as the reading is going on, okay? And then the third one, of course, is going to be after the reading, like once the reading is over, this is going to be now like the perception of it. So that gives me an idea of what's happening within this reading. So let's get started with that question, shall we? So, how has your shadow self influenced your life decisions? Five of Coins, Five of Pentacles. Look it up. Mother of Coins, Queen of Pentacles. I always do it down twice just to get it started. That last one, I like to normally flip it upside down. Upright. So now all the cards are facing up, and then give it one more shuffle that way. Daughter of Coins is the last pickable. Now I'll shuffle it this way. And then I'm going to flip the entire deck back downward. So all of them facing down. Now I'm at the top, the very back of the deck. This is the top of the deck for me. Now I'll flip this over, and it's going to answer that question for me. So once again, the question is, how has your shadow self influenced your life decisions? I just want to take a minute to say what, excuse me? Bishop Charles Henry Manson, I believe. Bishop C.H. Mason, excuse me, not Manson. Mason. This is a real person. So how has my shadow self influenced my life decisions? Look it up. You gotta do your research. I'm not gonna give you all answers here. You have to do your research. This is how people learn. And what you're looking for, like, just say it, like, okay, this is what I'm looking for. Ask, and this is the perfect opportunity to just say it out loud and say it to your guys, like, Spirit, this is what I'm looking for, this is what I'm looking for, and just look for it. Show it to me on the third screen. Throw it out there. Give it to them. They are waiting for things to do for you. Okay? Like, no, they're not here to be like our slaves. They're not here to be like our go-to be-all, things like that. But they want to help you in life. So if they see that you want to go for your passion, go for something that you really love, as you're going through your life, they are already in the background, around the corner, up the street, down the hallway, already getting it prepared for you to step into it. All you gotta do is ask them for it. Just say something. I've been very, very patiently oh my gosh. So there's this individual I know on this channel. I want to keep everybody's identity private. I don't care who you are. You could be my mama. Like, you can, everybody. I want to be private. As much as possible until I can get their consent. Like, oh yeah, I watch your videos. I'll even get my yeah, that's fine. Until then, private. So this individual that I know, I have to keep telling him to use his words, these words, because he'll grunt and make sounds when you talk to him. Use your words. It talks about everything else. But if you don't speak up, how am I supposed to help you? How am I supposed to serve you? How am I supposed to minister, pastor to you? How am I supposed to nurture where you're lacking? See, this man here has given me that exactly what I just said. How has your shadow self influenced your life decisions? Well, my shadow self told me to go do this. So normally this card would be good, right? So we're talking the shadow aspect of this. So if it was like reverse. So how has your shadow self influenced your life decisions? She's able to grasp onto people and not even know it. Wait, that's the for a second. She's able to get people to be triggered and not even know it. Just by the conversations. No one speaks up and say that they're triggered or changed. No one says anything. It's a silence. A very subtle trigger. I don't know where it comes from. So that's that. Okay, you guys ready for the next one? That I'm telling you, it. Here we go. Perception. The next one. How do you think others see you? Number one. And how would you like to be seen? I guess we're going to say 2 and why 3. So we have to get 3 cards right now. So, alright, so here we go. Okay, so again, how do you think others see you? Number one. So let's see. Let's get to the first card. So how do you think others see you? The Son of Knives. Wow, that's this is the only thing that's running through my mind right now. I'm not gonna say the only thing, but one thing that's running through my mind right now that I can speak on right now is this man is standing outside this church with a knife in his hand. what are you doing, sir? Thinking about, remembering that this is a hoodoo. Why would this man of this color be standing outside his church with a knife in his hand? And we have the Son of Knives at this, so which means this might be somebody's kid out here. So I don't have my book handy. Let me see if I can pull it up for y'all. But it's gonna be a minute. Hold on one second.